Hey, it's Tim here. In today's video, we're pushing forward with charts, and today I want to show you a trick combining two charts I've already shown you how to build, a pie chart and a bar chart. We're going to try something called proportional brushing. Sometimes this is better than filtering. Let me show you how it works. So here you can see that I have two charts on a dashboard. Now, if we just go ahead and enable the filter that you can see, this little icon right here, if we go ahead and click on that, you'll see that it actually allows us to filter this chart. The problem with filtering is it changes the context of the visualization, and sometimes when you select an item, you just want to see how it's represented in the existing data. You don't want it to remove data from the view. And so what you can do instead is something a little bit different. Let's just go ahead and disable that filter, and let's go ahead into the bar chart. And what we're going to do is to do something called creating a set. What a set allows us to do is essentially put members from a dimension into a grouping, and then Tableau remembers that grouping for the future. So I'll click on this option here that says set, and I'll select all the values. The reason we want all the values is when nothing is selected, I want this to be the default state. So I'll go ahead and select OK. Now you can see our set is there. If I drag that category set onto color, you'll see that the colors changed a little bit. We did a little bit of formatting and sort of styling, and it's changed one of these. So what I need to do is go back and just set the colors again. Let's just go set this color here. Let's see if I can actually specify this over here. It's just gone off screen, my little color palette. We'll bring it back on screen, hit OK, hit apply, and that should bring it back. Actually, that's not that good. Let's go, I'm sorry, I'm really pernickety about my colors. So let's go ahead, try that again. That's a little bit better. That's more like what we had before. So you might need to do a little bit of a tweak to get that to work. But the key thing here is to notice that the color is now being driven by the set. What this means is if we come back to the dashboard and we set up something called a set action, when I click on a category, it's going to highlight the members of that category in the underlying data in the bar chart. So let's go ahead and set that up. Dashboard, actions, and this time we should see there's no actions because obviously we removed that filter before. Go ahead and set a set action, and this is going to change the set values. We want to go from our pie chart, and we want to change the target set here, category set. So essentially saying when I select my pie chart, take whatever I've selected and add those values to the category set. In this case, if I select furniture, it will apply that to the furniture set. And when I clear the selection, you can just see there's another option here. This will add all values to the set. So we'll bring everything back and go ahead and hit OK. Hit OK. And now when we select, you get something called proportional brushing. Now, this is really cool because it shows you what part of your data is represented, but there's one weird thing here, which is that these, I think, are the wrong way around. So what I'll do is I'll go back in here now that I can see both items, and I can actually just switch these around very easily. I can just drag out onto the top. You can just see that there. That changes the order here in Tableau. I'll add a little bit of a border around these items so it looks really nice. Don't forget the blue bar is actually what we marked out in the data. So that's like a dual axis that I showed in the previous bar chart. And then with the out, we'll just go up here, go to the gray palette. Let's find the gray palette, and let's find a really subdued gray so it matches the color that we're going with. And there we go. So we can still see the data end just over here with this little Gantt chart hack that I've got in my dual axis. The rest of the data is represented. And now if I go back to my simple dashboard, you can see the proportional brushing is working really, really well. I can go ahead, click out, you'll see the whole thing fills up. If I click on another set, it obviously changes that. So that's really, really cool. It shows you how these different proportions represent. And if you have animations switched on, remember to do that, you just go to format, select animations, and you'll see that it should be on by default. If you don't have that on, you maybe got an older version or it's been disabled, go ahead, switch it on, and you'll get that nice animation effect between the two. Super simple trick. It's called proportional brushing, and it's sometimes better than filtering. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.